Hello, everyone. This is Dave Johnson. Welcome to Moonride, where I am channeling the man in the moon. A couple of questions today. The first one is, Alex Jones just got himself in a lot of trouble. He lied and said that he didn't have certain texts, and then, oops, his lawyers accidentally sent the texts. They sent the wrong information to the lawyers of the parents who are suing him for defamation. That is, they sent a huge tranche of his texts to people when he said he didn't have the text. Not only is it going to be a lot of trouble for him because it's perjury and that's a serious crime. Lena Rodriguez was like, Dave, I wonder if some of those texts are to the Secret Service agents that were protecting Trump. So that's going to be my first question today. Is there anything more to these texts than that goes beyond just this hearing with Alex Jones? Alex Jones is looking like a deer in headlights. Okay, the first person I see is Roger Stone. And you guys, this makes sense. Lean is right. It makes sense. All of these people were in contact with each other. So that makes perfect sense. Of course, he and Roger Stone would be in contact. And it's kind of interesting because I see him that contact, and then I see a contact through Roger Stone. Okay, so I see Alex Jones again. Text to Stone. And Stone has texts to a lot of different people. So I'm kind of wondering if Alex Jones's texts don't lead to more discoveries on the part of others, including Roger Stone, because Roger Stone is the guy that everything is connected with. So Roger Stone is the most significant character here in that he appears to be directly in contact with the Proud Boys and with Trump and everybody around, right? Maybe not everybody, but several important people. Some people were smart enough not to contact him. Let's get back to Alex Jones. Anybody else? Oh, I am seeing the Secret Service guys. One of them's dark. I can't remember his name, but he's kind of got dark hair. I forget his name right now, but I don't. I think that's still very important. Spirit, tell me more. What did they talk about? I'm getting everything. Look, I've said on this show before, I think the Secret Service were in on it. It just boggles me. You don't need to be psychic to say that this is not believable, that all of these institutions coincidentally lost this information. They are by law required to keep it. Anybody who works in an office knows if you're going to move, to a new system, there are some things you're going to want to preserve. You don't need to work for a big organization to know that you're going to do that. So even on the surface, it's not believable. I am seeing a Chad Wolf. That's who it is. I'm seeing Chad. I'm seeing Chad in connection to this character. Wow. And Chad Wolf is really, really important. If anybody's listening, the point is to get Chad Wolf in a room and start making it clear that you have information that's going to put him away for a while. That's the only thing that's going to make him crack, is that he believes that he himself will go to jail. Then he might start coughing up. It'll be tough. He will not cough up right away. It'll take him a while. It's going to really be like a serious full court press with him. Chad Wolf is the key to all of this. He has the most information. Others have important information like Roger Stone. It looks also like the Proud Boys have other information. That's the other thing. Whoever Secret Service sent texts to, they also have texts. So we can imagine that, the Proud Boys have texts. And who are those from? Yeah. So anything more about Alex Jones's text? He just looks like a guy that's in shell shock. he looks like a guy who's like standing at a bombed out building in Ukraine, like, oh no. Um, he's looking very, very worried. Like this really is the key. Now I'm seeing like a sweater unraveling. This is very interesting. That is totally a different case. But these guys are working together. And, one thing I hope you all notice, they're not very smart. Who has a lawyer that's that stupid that they would send all of the information that proves perjury to the opposite side? Now, again, Lena Rodriguez, she's given me permission to say this, that she's not so sure that that was an accident. That will be worth investigating. Maybe I'll leave that for another time because I think it's a good question. Well, let's just go ahead and see. Let's see. So did they do it on purpose or accidentally? Did they do it on purpose, Spirit, the lawyers, or Alex Jones? Did they do it on purpose? Well, this is the thing. Consciously, I don't see them doing it intentionally. There's like a green light and a red light, but it's the red light that goes. So I think that well, maybe that's not what it means because I am seeing a red light. Let's see. Let's ask in a different way. See if we get a different version of this answer. Did the lawyers do this intentionally? Okay. It's kind of like he's shaking his head no, but I mean, it's a little bit divine hand of the universe. And you know how sometimes, like, unconsciously you do something, even you don't consciously intend to do it, but it's almost like unconsciously you're sort of driven to tell the truth. So when you hit the send button, that's just what happened. So yeah, Lena's, a bit right. They did do it kind of intentionally, but I think it was like a subconscious intention. And it's just a little bit in the middle of intention and non-intention. Let's just put it that way. That's sort of the feeling I get. They did not, as far as I can see here, I'm still seeing that red light between them and Jones. They did not consciously intend to do it, but that there could be other factors beyond the consciously. So the other thing that I want to ask about is the economy. A couple people have emailed me, and that's what they want to know about is the economy. It affects all of us. So let's see. How's the United States economy going to be in the next few months? Well, it's going to be a bit up and down. I don't see it going down, actually. I mean, I see it actually doing very well. It's like this, sure. So things have ups and downs, up and down, but I'm seeing it going. So it honestly looks pretty good to me. Now, what the economy means in the big scale, people will point to different factors and say the economy is good, but Joe Biden is looking at me and saying it's good for me. So I think that we are all going to feel it. You notice that gas prices in the last 40, 50 days have gone down every single day. So, if we're going to blame Joe Biden for the rise, we have to blame him for the decrease too. And yeah, I'm seeing Americans, people kind of going, well, Joe Biden did do that and the economy is better. And also, what did Trump do for the economy? He really didn't do anything, Trump's last year, he was basically a socialist president. The government bailed him out twice, right? So Biden's, again, he's looking pretty good, and you don't really usually think of Biden looking like the, alert guy that you expect. Nothing about poor Joe. I'm sick of Joe bashing, but you don't necessarily see him looking like really happy. And he does look really happy here. And yes, could we all stop bashing Joe? He's doing the best that he can. Yes, I would like it if he, did a little better, but a lot of that is Congress. I'm going to still fault him for not putting Harriet Tubman on the dollar bill. I don't see why you cannot do that. But, he can't do everything. This, as we know now, Joe Biden worked with Joe Manchin, and so that's saying a lot. That is also, it's gonna, that, I brought that up actually specifically. I didn't think of that, but that is also going to help the economy. Seeing that a Congress and a president can work together is very important for the economy because they know that somebody is taking action and that people are able to take action to address the issues before them. So notice this. It is going to make a very big sea change in the political atmosphere. So let's see if there's anything more about the economy. Yeah, again, I'm getting Joe with his thumbs up. Yeah, and I also get the feeling he's a very misunderstood person. But I feel like that will change. Joe has a lot of experience with this stuff. Anything more we need to know about the economy? I predict it will be pretty well. Do pretty well. Now, don't take everything I say at face value. You guys need to make your own decision. This is entertainment purposes only. But let this opinion be just one of the things that you use to consider. And whatever you do, don't ever risk money that you can't afford to lose. It is guaranteed that you will lose if you do that. Right? That's just my own experience as a human. Right? Okay. Anything else about the economy? Yeah, I think it's going to do pretty well, especially through January. I think there's something that's going to shift a little bit after that, but I'm getting through January. Let's see, can you show me more? Yeah, a really pretty decent economy. Thanks so much for watching.